this is Dee from the Fishing Gardeners, coming back at you. So I'm here to show you some trees that I would not get again in Central Florida, at least my area, for me. These are trees that we would not purchase again as a beginning gardener. Okay, so a lot of these trees we got before we really knew much about gardening, but this is one. Now it's a beautiful tree, as you can see. It's the sugar apple, right? And it has one sugar apple on here, so it's a beautiful tree. We got the right here the red custard apple right here, and we have the Edamoya right here. Okay, so don't get me wrong, these are beautiful trees, okay? But the reason why I wouldn't get them again is because basically we want a lot of fruit production from any fruits that we grow back here, and that doesn't it's not going to give us the production that we want. We want a lot. I have another sugar apple right here. So when I first started gardening, I went kind of crazy with exotic fruits, and I got, a whole bunch of sugar apples and stuff. As you can see, these are actually in pots, right? And they're going to stay in pots because the production is very low. And while I may not know a lot about sugar apples, or I try to pollinate them, hand pollinate them, whatever the case may be, to be realistic, how much time do I actually have to sit here and play around with the trees? I need trees that come out here and they need to just be able to grow, okay? Some of the things you may need to do, some of the things to keep up with them. Look at this beautiful sunflower right here, and I got another one, but it's turned the opposite direction. Let me see if I can get over here. So some of these trees, look at that beautiful. So some of these trees here that I wouldn't get again. And it's not the reason because I don't like the sugar apple, but because of just the growth pattern. We want abundance of fruit. In case anything ever happened, I want to be able to just come in my backyard and pick fruits instead of having to go to the grocery store. And I know different ones are for different seasons. Of course, we got plums, pears, and they produce a wild amount of variety. As you can see, when I do get trees, I don't get one plum tree. I get, 3 or 4 plum trees. It's got scarlet beauties and, all different type of peach trees or whatever have you. But the thing is, I put them out here and they just grow the peaches, and then that's it. I don't have to come running out here hand pollinating and all sorts of. So I don't want to spend years growing trees that I can get 4 or 5 fruits from. I want trees that's going to give us an abundance amount of fruits, because I would like to share them with family and friends. And it's kind of hard to share 1 or 2 sugar apples with family and friends. So just look at this tree right here as an example. This is a persimmon. And this little persimmon alone, look at all the fruits that's on this persimmon. I mean, just look at it. See if I can show you all the fruits. And that's only on this little persimmon. So imagine, and you got some fruits on this too. Imagine when she gets this size or bigger, what she's going to produce. Okay, so I have a lot of different ones. I have Nagamis, which is over there. Of course, I have a lot of Miwas. We love Miwas. But if you look at the abundance of fruits when they're small, okay, these are trees we want with abundance of fruits, so we can have them and share with our family or friends. Okay, so what I don't want to do is have a tree that I'm wasting a lot of energy and soil on that's going to give me 1 or 2 fruits. For example, here's our starfruit tree. So of course this got a lot of I don't know if you can see them because it's camouflage, but it got a lot of starfruits all through it. Java Jacata back there. So at the end of the day, for me, I would prefer trees that's going to give me abundant of fruits and not wasting a bunch of energy at my age of 60 to be sitting around waiting and waiting and waiting, like I have all the time in the world, just to line up with 1 or 2 fruits. These are my miracle fruits, and they definitely give us abundance of fruits. So at the end of the day, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for trees that's going to give us a lot of fruit. So if you are a beginning fruit gardener and you actually want trees that's going to give you a lot of fruits. Okay, a lot of fruits. Then you want to make the sugar apple probably be your last pick. Is it delicious? Yes, but I'm saying if you feel like waiting months and months for something that's going to give you 1 or 2 fruits until you finally learn it or it gets acclimated in the area, that's a 2-year-old sugar apple. And it may give you more or less. I mean, we're going to keep it, but if I can do it all over again, I wouldn't have gotten that. And I'm going to show you some other ones in the next video that I wouldn't have gotten. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.